Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a thought-provoking topic. What would happen if all the water on Earth suddenly disappeared? Imagine a world where all the oceans, rivers, lakes, and even underground water vanished. What would life look like? How would it affect humans, animals, and the environment? Let's break it down step by step and explore this scenario in detail. Make sure to stick around until the end, because the consequences are more shocking than you might think. Part 1. Immediate impact: the collapse of life. The first and most immediate impact of losing all the water on Earth would be the instant collapse of all ecosystems. Water is the lifeblood of our planet. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest mammals, every living creature depends on water for survival. If all the water disappeared, plants would begin to wilt and die within hours, as they wouldn't be able to photosynthesize without water. The entire food chain would collapse almost immediately. Without plants, herbivores would die out, and without herbivores, carnivores would follow. Humans would face a crisis like never before. The human body is about 60% water, and without it, we can only survive for about 3 days. Within hours, people would begin to suffer from dehydration, leading to symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and confusion. After a few days, severe dehydration would set in, causing organ failure and ultimately death. Cities would descend into chaos as people desperately search for any remaining sources of moisture. Part 2. The Earth's climate in turmoil. Without water, the Earth's climate would change drastically. Water bodies like oceans and lakes play a crucial role in regulating temperature. They absorb heat during the day and release it at night, helping to moderate our climate. Without water to perform this function, we would see extreme temperature fluctuations. Daytime temperatures would skyrocket, potentially reaching levels that are deadly for humans and animals. At night, temperatures would plummet to freezing, creating an uninhabitable environment. Furthermore, the absence of oceans would mean the end of the water cycle: no evaporation, no clouds, and, most importantly, no rain. The land would become arid and desert-like, and the Earth would resemble a barren wasteland, much like Mars. Dust storms would be rampant due to dry soil, and with no moisture to bind the soil together, erosion would become a significant problem, degrading landscapes even further. Part 3. The effect on Earth's geology and tectonics. Water also plays a critical role in shaping our planet's geology and tectonic activity. Did you know that water lubricates the tectonic plates beneath the Earth's crust? Without water, tectonic plates would grind to a halt, but not before experiencing violent earthquakes due to the sudden change in the planet's mechanics. This could lead to a series of catastrophic natural disasters. Volcanoes could erupt more violently as the magma pressure builds up without the moderating effect of water in the Earth's mantle. Moreover, water erosion has shaped many of the world's landscapes, from the Grand Canyon to the river valleys. Without water, these processes would cease, and landscapes would start to degrade differently, primarily through wind erosion. Massive dust storms would become a regular occurrence, similar to those seen on Mars, where there is little to no liquid water. Part 4. The economic and social collapse. The disappearance of water would also mean the end of agriculture and food production. Crops would wither and die, livestock would perish, and fisheries would become obsolete. This would lead to a catastrophic food shortage. Global economies would collapse as water-dependent industries like agriculture, food processing, and manufacturing come to a halt. Panic would ensue as nations struggle over whatever remaining resources are left. Water wars would become a reality, as countries might fight over the last drops of drinkable water or moisture. The social impact would be equally devastating. Communities would break down as trust and cooperation dissolve into chaos and violence. In the absence of clean water, diseases would spread rapidly, further exacerbating the crisis. Governments and international organizations would be overwhelmed, unable to maintain order or provide aid, leading to widespread anarchy and suffering.
Part 5. The long-term effects: a new Earth. In the long term, without water, Earth would become an entirely different planet. The lack of water would mean that life, as we know it, would no longer exist. Microbial life might survive deep underground or in other extreme environments, but complex life forms would vanish. The Earth's surface would become a barren desert, similar to Mars. Interestingly, scientists believe that water has been a crucial factor in Earth's geological and biological evolution. If all water disappeared, it could have profound implications for the planet's future. Could life re-emerge? Maybe, in millions or billions of years, under different conditions. Or perhaps Earth would remain a lifeless rock, drifting through space, a reminder of what once was. Conclusion: the importance of water conservation. So, what's the takeaway from this grim scenario? The importance of water conservation cannot be overstated. While it's unlikely that all water will suddenly vanish, our current rate of water pollution, overuse, and climate change is steadily depleting our fresh water supplies. We need to take action now, reduce water waste, protect our natural water bodies, and support sustainable practices to ensure that we never have to face a future without water. Thanks for sticking around for this deep dive into the consequences of a waterless Earth. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, every drop counts. Let's make sure we keep our planet blue and thriving. And that's it for today, folks. Until next time, stay hydrated and stay curious.